Hold on. A minute. 1 minute. Yeah, better. Yeah?
Live on this thing, rude boy. Yo, what is going on? Welcome to another episode of Cut the Chat. We're on time tonight. I'm very proud of that. Super proud that we're on time. We are here. How are you, Damon? Well, I say we. There's two of us. Half of Cut the Chat.
You know what's funny about you being on time?
Go on.
Have you got any viewers right now?
I have no idea. Are we not? No one's on there.
It don't matter.
Where's the people there? No, we definitely gotta have some viewers.
We're always late, so we probably don't. But oh no, there's 6. I see 6. Funny tummy, you know.
Funny
First
tummy.
in the dance.
They're there.
My G.
They're there. What's going on, Femi?
Well, why are you so hyped? Why have you got so
much? You know, when I'm super hype and animated, it's because I'm tired. So I'm trying to force myself to force the energy. It's a radio thing.
Is this what you do on your radio show?
Yeah. I used to come in. When I used to do weekend breakfast, so I'd have to be there at 6 o'clock in the morning, but I would also like go and DJ the night before. And so when I come in, I'd have to be like, yo, what's going on? Even though I was super fucked. It works. But then come 10 o'clock, you just crash. What's going on, Lee?
Lee, I'm surprised you're here, blood.
Lee, the barbershops are open, you know.
Lee.
Wagwan.
I'm surprised you're here.
You're looking very Kanye West-ish.
You see it there? Hey, listen. Are we live already? Right.
Live,
no game straight into the thing and that.
We're live.
What's cracking?
They're there.
I was reading those messages. Damon's the best club. Damon is the best, bro. Damon is the best, bro. He's like that old uncle.
Fix your Wi-Fi, bro.
Fix your Wi-Fi, bro.
Femi, what t-shirt is that?
That's Boohoo. That's Boohoo, man.
Is that better?
Femi, we can't.
What is going on?
Femi, we can't hear you, bro.
Ace, why are you baiting up my life? Like I was trying to stunt on Damon. He said, "That's Boohoo, man. That's Boohoo." Oh, Femi, you're cheap. You wear cheap clothes.
No, I'm wearing that. I got one of them.
Boohoo, man.
I got one of them. It's a nice top.
Is that a Biggie print? Is it a Biggie thing or just?
It's a Biggie thing. Do you want one?
Yeah. You know, F with Biggie. Biggie's my guy. Come on.
I'll boss you. What's extra large?
I'm excited, yeah. Okay. I'm excited. Okay.
Man said extra large. Tell him again.
Okay.
Damon, is Kanye your guy?
Bruv, I was having this conversation today, yeah. And I honestly think Kanye's. I don't know if it. All right, so I was watching a something that my son, the rapper, commented about Kanye's pre-election, whatever. And he just said, listen, Kanye knows exactly what he's doing. He thinks he knows exactly what he's doing. It's all calculated. And Kanye's goal is just attention. He just wants attention. Whether he's, talking this, talking that, he just wants attention. People throw this word crazy and throw the whole mental health thing around, like, so basically you've either got two things. Yeah, the person's very calculated and they know what they're doing, or they're just crazy. Do you know what I mean? And he's like, we just need to just forget this brother, like call him out on his foolishness. And this is just foolishness. This is absolute foolishness. I believe he needs to get away from the Kardashians personally.
He's not well, man. He's 100% not well.
But I think the Kardashians are making it 100 times worse.
Did you not read the tweets yesterday?
No, what tweets?
Did anybody read the tweets?
Go on, what were they?
Oh my God, we do a podcast.
Sorry, I saw them on the screenshots this morning.
So does someone want to read the tweets?
You
Hold
could
on. Wait, before we read the tweets, Ace, you was gonna have a little rant about we have a podcast. Go on, say what he's gonna say.
We have a podcast, so you should keep up to date with everything that's going on.
Yeah, but I know what's going on.
You know I work, Ace.
Yeah, so who doesn't? What are you talking about? We all work, bro.
I've seen your life for the last
It doesn't matter.
4 months.
We all work.
Whatever.
Keep up
Lee's the one that should be coming with. Anyway, go on, crack on, read the thing. Let me not get into it.
I can't even find the tweets. Hold on, man. Keep talking. 1 second. But can I just quickly say, while we're there, I don't think any of this is a publicity stunt. I think there's real issues going on here. I saw a grown man crying, like not even like boo-hooing, like the real tears, like when your mum battered you as a youngster.
The bogey coming at your nose.
Yeah, them ones. There's absolutely no way that this is for attention.
You don't think?
No, it's not.
Why?
He's not well. He's 100% not well.
What do you think? It's a cry for help?
I think he's bipolar. And I'm not a doctor. I can't diagnose these things, yeah.
Man said I'm not a doctor.
I'm not. That wasn't normal behavior that we saw in that stage. I'm sorry, it wasn't.
Yeah, but have you not noticed every time Kanye's got a new album, he has a
He
meltdown.
starts doing madness.
Like every time. It sounds wild, but every time.
And the thing is, Ace, when you say it's not normal, yeah, you're normal and Kanye's normal and a Kardashian's normal are totally different. You know that, right?
Yeah, but I don't even think it's nothing to do with the Kardashians. I genuinely think, I'll be honest with you though, I genuinely think he's just having a mental health breakdown because not of the Kardashians. But some of the stuff I saw him tweet this morning that I read was similar to some of the stuff that Adam Deacon was tweeting.
It's true.
Okay.
Like, like my friends and my family tried to get me sectioned. Adam Deacon tweeted that like 3 weeks ago, a month ago.
Well, somebody said that Ricardo said that he has been diagnosed with bipolar. So
as is Adam Deacon.
No, he said that Kanye's been diagnosed with bipolar.
No, but that's what I'm saying. Adam has as well. And some of the stuff that I'm seeing Kanye like say and stuff like that. It's what some of the stuff that Adam was saying to man. Adam was like saying, oh yeah, I can't talk to you right now. I'm busy. Like it was like it's weird how much of a similar pattern it has been. Like and when I read those posts this morning where it was like, oh, Kim and those guys tried to get me sectioned, blah blah blah. But he posted something about, oh, Kim was trying to get his daughter to do Playboy.
He said,
that's wild.
He said, I put my life on my God that North's mum would never photograph her doing Playboy. And that's on God. I'm at the ranch. Come and get me.
What?
Then he said, everybody knows the movie Get Out is about me. Then he said,
I was like, actually,
then he said, NBC locked up Bill Cosby. Then he says, I love my wife. My family must live next to me. It's not up to E and NBC anymore. He said something about the sex tape. Did you see that tweet, Femi?
Yeah, it was confusing.
No, he called it a sex rape. Sex tape. I don't know if it was if he misspelled it or it was a.
I saw that. It was confusing.
Yeah, there's a lot, man. Man's talking about Bill Cosby and that now, and Mandela, and it's all mad. So I shouldn't even use the word mad. I honestly just think that he's not very well at the moment.
I agree 100%. Can you hear me? Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah. I agree 100%, and I think he does need help. But I don't think, look, I was saying this in the barbershop today. I'm not putting all of the blame on the Kardashians, but I just don't think they're good people to be around. Do you know what I mean? I honestly don't. He does need help ASAP. He does definitely need help ASAP. Do you think this thing about him trying to become president is serious?
No. How can it be?
What do you mean? How can it be? It can. Of course, it can be. He's got enough money to do it.
Listen, he doesn't have enough money. Do you know how much money you need in America to run?
I know, but he'll have people that will invest in him.
No, he doesn't have money.
He has fellow billionaires.
No, it's too late. Man said a fellow billionaire in the speech. That was cringeworthy.
Yeah, I know.
He doesn't have clear-cut policies. He's like, have you seen his tweets about his policies? It's just a bit mad. Like, it's like,
when he goes, if everybody that is pregnant is offered $1 million, then they won't have an abortion. Like, fam, are you okay? Where's this money coming from?
Certain people be breeding up. Not long.
Yeah, nah. He's mad.
I to be honest, I've taken in the bare minimum of the information that he's been putting out there, just because it's a waste of time. That presidential thing's a waste of time. It's just promo for his album, and like, because he's done. This has been a cycle, and maybe my missus was saying maybe part of the cycle of him putting out music is the music triggers this.
Right.
Do you get what I'm saying?
That makes sense. That actually makes sense.
So every time there's new, so he's either doing it, because I was saying to my missus, oh, actually, maybe he's just using it as a publicity stunt. She goes, yeah, but people say, oh, maybe Donald Trump is not dumb. He's dumb. He's stupid. Let's not try to rationalize it. It's not maybe Kanye West is not mad. He's just using it as a publicity stunt. Maybe he doesn't have bipolar, but he really does have bipolar, and he exhibits the characteristics of someone that does have bipolar.
Pray for Kanye, people. He gave us the graduation and the college dropout and ugly trainers that Femi and Lee wears.
I don't wear them.
He just sells them.
I don't wear them. I don't even sell them. I hold on to them.
Pray for Kanye.
I'm hoping that he was going to run for president, so then hopefully the value would have went up, but that plan went down the pan.
I genuinely think, like, you know, the music, putting out music and him spazzing out, if you look back the last few times that it's happened, it's correlated. It's happened at the same time. And because of the platform he has, he's then able to, he has these big platforms and he says stuff that's really personal, and he puts himself out there and he's critical of people that he loves. Like, literally, when I got to Adam Deacon's house, when he was having his meltdown, he's sort of, what do they call it? They call it the mania mode. So they have that, yeah. So they have the manic episode. When Adam Deacon was having his manic episode, the first thing he said to me, he said, Femi, I don't want to talk. He said, like, what are you doing here? I don't want to talk to you. Like, and I'm like, no, I'm not even here to talk. And he's like, no, but like, I know, but I know you've been calling me. I know, like, I don't want to talk. And then he went on to say other stuff that didn't really follow. But a lot of it for me, I feel, is what I'm seeing in Kanye now. And that's why I can't really entertain it. And that's why I feel like people, we should be praying for him, and we shouldn't be trying to engage with it as though he is the Kanye that is not in a you know, mentally unstable place.
But what about if he was going under? If he really was going under and he was stressed, and the only times that he could actually talk was at these things?
At what things, blood?
At like times when he gets the mic, when the lights are on him, that's the only time he can actually express it. And we're looking at him like, this guy's bananas. Because
it might be a cry for help. He might not be able to you're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
Well, what can we do?
The situation.
What are you gonna do?
There's nothing we can do, but what I'm saying to you, we're taking it is in, you know, he's just having a moment to sell an album, but because I don't understand. If the last thing I want to do, yeah, if I'm having a moment, is to go on social media and tell the whole world. Personally, I don't get.
Lee, you're not in that arena. You're not in that life. Them man,
I hear that, but even if I was,
them man, they crave publicity. They crave the limelight. Like, okay, let's take bipolar and all of that out of the equation. There's been celebrities over the years that just do mad things just so they stay relevant, just so they're being spoken about. whether they're musicians, whether they're actors, they ain't dropped an album for how long, they ain't made a film for how long, but they constantly do mad things, so they're constantly being spoken about. Do you know what I mean? That's not our reality, but that is the reality for them.
You know what as well, yeah? I was just thinking about what you just said about, like, if you was going through something, the last thing you'd want to do is go to social media.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep it 100% and true here. Yeah, there's been times when I've been going through things and I've wanted to take it to social media, and I don't know why. Like, and I might even start writing tweets and then just delete it. But for some strange reason, it's interesting that I've wanted to go there before picking up the phone to phone Damon or Femi or Lee. I've wanted to.
Do you know why though? Do you know why?
Why?
This is how I see it, yeah, because I think we all have, and sometimes you go through that thing where you want to talk, but you don't want to talk to somebody that you know. Do you know what I mean? Or you want interaction, but not from somebody that you know, because it's just like, all right, if I talk to Femi, I know what Femi's gonna say. If I talk to Lee, I know what Lee's gonna say, and it's not necessarily bad advice. It's not like I'm saying, it's bad advice, but you know, like
it's just not what you need then.
And this is the thing. Somebody will turn around and say, well, you don't really want the help. You just want to be heard, or you just want to say your piece or rant or whatever. Bruv, emotions, the heart, the soul, the brain, it operates differently every single day, bruv. And to kind of feel these emotions, it's not unnatural. Do you know what I mean? I don't necessarily think it's a good thing to reach out to social media, and it's a good thing because I've felt like that at times over the years. Like, I just feel like to put this out, or even like if I want to cuss somebody, I want to get at somebody.
Yeah, 100%.
What am I putting it out there for? And then I start thinking of cryptic ways.
Yeah.
Dickheads can go suck their mum.
Yeah.
You see my customers, yeah. Every day I want to put something out there on social media about your timekeeping, about you not bringing a mask to the barbershop, about you, bruv. I put up my prices recently, yeah.
How much, cuz?
You ain't come to get your hair cut yet, but when you do, you gonna find out. You gonna learn. Yeah. And you, Lee, with that mop on your head.
Hey, listen. Before we go, you know what? Now you said that, yeah, I'm gonna say something, yeah, because since I've grown my hair like this, I'm nothing but abuse. When I mean abuse, I'm thinking if I wasn't a strong person, I've had man say crackhead. I've had man call me this. And I'm thinking, right? Imagine I happy. A man is just trying to put me down all the time about my hair, blood.
You know what it is though? It's because you're slimmer. You look slimmer, and your hair's bigger.
Bro, honestly, I saw a brother in the shop, and he was like, "Bro, I thought he was a crackhead." I know you're busting a joke, but bro, you want to punch in your face?
Yeah, but why is your hair put on weight and you haven't?
Wow.
Volume. Yeah, no, to be fair, I ain't done shit. Because I ain't got no money, I ain't got no food, bro. I'm starving.
Lee, real talk, yeah. Somebody saw you. You started work, right?
Yeah, well, you kind of, if you can say that.
Okay, well, we'll get into that later. But somebody saw you hanging around a high-end store.
Yeah.
They saw you from behind and they said, what is this crackhead doing about to walk into this store? And then you turned around and they recognized you and they was like, Jesus Lord, I need to phone Damon. He needs to come and get his brethren. Wow. But you know what?
So I'm saying,
love it though. You love it.
As it's there now.
I do love it. I
think it's good. I think it looks all right. I'm not even going to lie. It suits you.
No,
I love it.
Stop lying to him, blood.
I'll be honest with you. I feel liberated with it. Do you get what I'm saying? I feel quite liberated.
No, Lee's got more swag than this, man. Stop doing that to him, blood.
But you know what it is? Everyone's doing the fresh trim thing, man, fam. I'm not on what everyone else is on, bro. That's not my thing anymore, bro. Bro, I think I'm at that level where I'm gonna start wearing Air Forces now. I'm gonna crease them on purpose and just dirty laces and that. I'm on that now. I'm done. What's the point? what's the point? It's too
You
hard
seen
to
that,
keep up, man.
Young Bane's bringing back boot cuts. Are you on that as well? Flares and boot cuts.
Why not, man? Why not, man? Let's go for it, man. I'm not paying to be like everybody else, bro. Everyone's exactly the same now. You flick through Instagram and everyone's doing exactly what everyone else is doing. Do you get that? You feel that? Or am I the only
Boot
one?
cuts are not it though.
I did the boot cuts.
Or the big jeans pulling the belt and you see the ripples in the jeans. Yeah, man, I'm going for it, man. I'm going all the way, man. Timberlands. I might even do a Damon and bring back the FUBU team, man.
You know, I saw that
some
coming.
joggers there from me.
I'm sitting here. I saw that coming. Like 2 minutes ago. I said, okay, here we go.
You know what? I'm rating Damon. You know why? I never took it serious, but he's an individual, bro. Them dinosaur Jordans and them big tracksuit bottoms. You're doing you, bro. And I respect that, man. Not everyone's doing you. Everyone's doing you, bro.
Lee, do you know what's funny? Yeah. You see, like, I went out to Montserrat's Missy's birthday on Sunday, birthday barbecue. Shout out to Kelly, happy birthday. And I put on jeans. And as I put the jeans on, I'm like, this is the first time I've worn jeans in about 5 months. I didn't wear jeans at all for quarantine. I haven't put on jeans since being back to work. And it felt kind of weird, you know, like being back to, like, as you man know, and I've said it time and time again on the podcast, on my day-to-day, I look like a tramp. My car is directly outside my house. I'm wearing some dusty trainers, dusty shorts, I kind of get you, Lee. I kind of get you and understand, like, bro, like, it's me, innit? I don't care. Like, I'm
done
good.
now. We're done with the innit. We're done, innit. You know what I'm saying? And you know what the killer thing is? I got more money in my bank than ever had. I shouldn't even have said that, but you get what I'm saying? I'm good, bro. So why am I even why I don't care anymore, bro? You get what I'm saying? Like
the only thing I'm gonna say
for once.
The only thing I'm gonna say is what A said on the last podcast. As long as you run this past your missus and your missus is still giving you the eyes, yeah.
I'm not getting that. I'm not getting that,
well,
bro. I even tried to get. I even tried to get a little something before the show, bro. It wasn't happening, bro. I was like, well, I was offended, bro. I'm still offended now. You wouldn't know it, but I'm offended now. I was like, what? You should
get your trim then, innit?
Nothing.
Go
you
get
know
a
what I
trim,
mean, bro. I feel like there's some sort of entitlement there, but bro, I ain't trying to beg for the thing now. I'm past that, man. I'm a big grown man.
What do you sort of think about Nicki Minaj being pregnant? Do you think that's a publicity stunt as well?
I saw that coming.
Why would it be a publicity stunt?
Like her career is not really like
perfect timing.
Yeah, best time to do it. Best time to do it because that she was plateauing, isn't it?
Lee, go and sit in the kitchen or something because your wife is mad.
All right, can we talk about a different female rapper?
Like who?
Why?
All right, let's be careful. I'm gonna be careful with what I say, yeah. But is there a conceivable explanation as to why Tory Lanez may have accidentally shot Meg Thee Stallion in the foot?
Yes.
Right,
what do you mean? What do you mean?
Let me hear it.
Well, we've been running this through the barbershop.
What could have happened?
Right. Is it Harlem Night?
Like, sorry, wait.
Damon, that's good.
We can't bust no jokes here. It's not funny because a man may have shot a woman in the foot, and that's not funny.
Okay, look. This is the thing, yeah.
Wait, I don't even know what you're talking about. What are you not talking about?
Lee. Meg Thee Stallion
yeah,
was shot in the foot over the weekend.
Really shot in the foot?
Really shot in the foot.
By Tory Lanez.
No, we don't know that. Allegedly. We're not sure. Tory was with her and Tory was arrested for having a gun.
What?
But she's not saying it was Tory, but she was saying that the person that shot her was intending to do her some harm. So people think it was Tory, and some other people that were around the situation are alleging that it's Tory. So we don't know if it's Tory. We don't know if it's not. No one's saying it is or it isn't, but it looks like it could have been, possibly. But what I'm saying is, if he did that, what could have been?
Look.
No. So she had a knife, is what you're saying?
What?
She had a knife. You're saying she had a knife, and then he
Right.
defended himself with his gun.
This is one scenario that they're arguing. I don't know how the strap's been backed out, but it's like, go on then. Go. What, you think I won't? Go on then. Pow. Toe gone. Toe is gone. That's one scenario.
Okay.
I'm not saying it's right.
Yeah.
That's one scenario. They could have been playing Russian roulette. They could have been drunk and high, and they could have been playing Russian roulette, spinning the barrel.
In a car.
It's even better. Why not?
Okay. All right, go on.
Yeah, they were playing Russian roulette. Like, I played a game with my older brother years ago, that as an adult, as a sane adult, there was no good end to this game. And the game was who can hit the huge glass coffee table with the hammer the hardest without it breaking.
What? Are you smoking? Oh my days. That's white people games. Are you mad? Are you mad? That game doesn't
Why would you do that?
Bro,
that
I think I was about 6 or 7 years old, bro.
What? You should know better by that age anyway. You should
My
have known from
brother should
2.
have known better.
What?
Anyway, I lost. I held the beating of my life. Smashed the coffee table in pieces. Bruv, look. What do you think happened, Ace? In the back of that car with the gun and
Let me tell you something. There's no, like, I mean, it's been going through my mind. When I first heard the story, and because like they're very playful on like social media together. So like there's always been speculations about, are they seeing each other? Are they not? So like an argument or a fight was never like in my mind. Like there's no way that Tory backed out a gun on Meg to shoot her and harm. That's all I'm thinking. Then I'm thinking, maybe someone stuck it on them and Tory was defending her honor, but he hit her by accident. Then I'm hearing she was out of the car.
Wait. Let's deal with that scenario.
Yeah, go on.
So somebody stuck it on her.
Mm.
You know, whatever it is that stuck it on her has to be the size of an ant for him to aim at her foot. You know that, right?
No, but by accident. Who knows what? Like maybe he's got her. Like I don't know. Maybe someone tried to knock the gun out of his hand. Anything. Do you know what I mean? Or maybe she was trying. I don't know. But I like when I initially heard it, and I was like, "Oh, they're together." They got pulled over by the police, and she was shot.
Look at Lee's body. Look at Lee right now. Initially, my thing was, there's absolutely no way that Tory shot Meg, like on purpose. I was like, he's definitely like backed out the gun and something's happened and he shot her in the foot. But now I'm like, you're hearing all of these different stories. It's just nasty. It's just like, it's mad. And it's mad that, I'll be honest, I think what's mad is that people, and even just then, you told a story, you said Harlem Nights and I laughed. 50 Cent put up the Harlem Nights meme and I laughed. But if they were in the car, this is the funniest thing, this is the weirdest thing. If they were in a car and he did Chris Brown and Rihanna, we wouldn't be making these jokes. Why is it funny that he shot her in the foot? Because who gets shot in the foot?
Nah, it's not funny, bro.
You know what I'm thinking?
It's worse. It's worse.
You know what I'm thinking?
It's worse.
If we were in a tour bus, if we were in a tour bus together, yeah, and one of us had a gun, or I had the gun, and I shoot one of you, I definitely would shoot one of you in your foot. That's the first place I'll shoot. I wouldn't really want. I hope that the foot will repair quickest. I wouldn't want to shoot you in your hand.
But why would you shoot us? Why would you shoot us?
You know, like I don't know. Damon will get onto me about my hair or how it's thinning at the back, and we've got company, and I can't take it, and then boom. Do you get what I'm saying?
No, I don't get what you're saying. I don't. My point is, that is worse. That is worse than... Is it not? Am I wrong?
No.
Femi, you're the voice of reason. Is it wrong? Is it worse?
Wait. Is what worse? Shooting a lady in the foot, is it worse than doing a ground?
If it comes out that Tory actually did get into an altercation with Meg Thee Stallion, again, all of this is alleged. If it actually comes out that Tory did get into an altercation with Meg Thee Stallion, backed out a gun and shot her twice in the foot, yeah, is that or is that not worse than what Chris Brown did to Rihanna?
It's just as bad.
Well, I don't
think it's
know.
worse.
I think people think that Chris Brown was beating her up for time, though.
No, I think it's
a
worse.
one-off beating.
He could have killed her. He could have. I know that.
Of course. No, I agree.
You know what I'm trying to say? Like, it's a gun.
Wait. Why
are you laughing? What's wrong with you?
I don't know.
Wait, what's wrong with you?
You're laughing.
I don't understand why you think it's funny.
You know what it is? It's just the idea, because this is the image that I have in my head. You know that small little gun, the small gun,
the little tutu.
That she had that in Harlem Nights. She had in her purse, the little small thing. Yeah, I'm just in my head. I've got an image of that in my head. Yeah, and I saw the video of her getting taken out of the car, and every time she stepped, I did see like a print of blood. So obviously, you know, it's a serious thing. I don't know, Ace. I mean, we have to. You know what it is? You see them celebrities. I don't take anything they do seriously, bro. I'm not going to use any unnecessary energy trying to work out the madness that they keep up with, because I don't necessarily know about Megan Thee Stallion, but them man are forever singing and rapping about the amount of drugs they're taking. Fam, you can't rationalize their behavior on all of the madness. No way, bro. I'm not taking I think that's why I'm finding it funny, because I'm not taking it seriously at all. I'm not.
So you reckon they were both high in the back, and she was like, I bet if you shot my foot, I wouldn't feel it. He's like, yeah, you sure? They went, bang!
That's what I'm talking about, Lee.
Yeah, it could have been a mad thing for real, though. Could have been a mad thing like that. Could have played out like that.
If I hit anything different, then so be it. You know what I mean? Because I'm not taking it. I'm not taking it that seriously.
Listen, I'll be honest. It is serious. Someone got shot. They had to go to a hospital, and they had to go and have that bullet removed from their body. If you got shot, you'll be taking it very seriously. It won't be comedy. It's because you aligned it to Harlem Nights, yeah?
That's why.
The minute you align it, and Harlem Nights, yeah, that scene is so mad, yeah? I remember the first time I watched it, I'm like, is he really swinging it out with her?
Going for it.
No, I was so confused by that scene. I'm like, nah. And they really actually was swinging it out. And then man shot her in the foot.
No, lay.
No, I think there's no way on earth that it's okay. I just feel like they've done a good job, because we were speaking to people in America today and that are quite close to that camp, and we're asking them what happened, and they were like just playing it down. Like no one really knows what happened.
So they're moving like Jay-Z and
Beyonce. No one really knows what happened. And apparently they're trying to get her to make a statement so that he can get arrested or whatever, and she hasn't even said nothing. No one's actually really said what happened. So maybe we'll never know.
Hopefully we will.
But she's quite a gangster anyway. She's quite a gangster though, isn't it? So she probably wouldn't snitch anyway.
I don't know. Ace. Oh.
Ace. He's such a clown.
Sorry. Anyway,
can you get us back on the screen? Thank you, Ace. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, yeah, we're not. Look, I'm not condoning domestic violence. I'm not condoning violence at all. You know, I'm really not. I just don't take what these celebrities get up to that seriously.
Can I just quickly say as well? We're probably never going to find out what happened in that car. We're just not. Like, she's not going to snitch. Like you said, Femi, they're doing a good job of like not necessarily talking about it. Yeah. That means that nothing is going to happen to Tory then. Like,
never.
Huh?
Nah.
Like never.
Really?
Yeah. Okay, right. Okay, so you see what you're saying there, yeah? On that same grounds, yeah? So then, shouldn't something happen to you? What's Beyonce's sister's name again? I can't remember.
Solange.
Like, we weren't talking this kind of talk back then.
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
About something should happen to her?
What do you mean? She beat up Jay-Z.
Because she beat up Jay-Z.
But she didn't bang him up though. She didn't like shoot him. Bro, you need to move on.
Oh!
No, we need to move on.
Look at you now. Look at you. Now.
She just slapped him two times. She didn't shoot him in the foot. She
Oh,
didn't
that's all right.
she didn't
That's all
rearrange.
right.
She didn't rearrange his face.
Is that all right? How do you know Jay-Z's got that loose face? One slap could
He
go
had
down.
that
Man said the loose face.
before. He had that loose face before still.
Bro. All right, let's move on because you clearly do. But listen, it's one rule for everyone, mate. One rule for everyone.
Solange didn't get cancelled for attacking an old man. No one's cancelling anyone. Like what all we're saying is that there's no facts, and ultimately, she did assault Jay-Z, but like, what's gonna happen to Tory Lanez if Jay-Z wanted, he could have pressed charges against her. He could have. I mean, I would love to have seen a police statement of Jay-Z trying to press charges against her. That might have been funny.
I mean, slightly moving on, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Is it worth talking about this Entanglement song from August Alsina?
I've not heard it.
Hey,
It sounds dry.
You know,
King of
it's rude. It's a nice record. I'm not gonna lie. I think it's a decent record.
Is it good?
Seriously, would you
I think
play
it's a decent tune, and I think Rick Ross is rude, 100%. And I don't know why. Has Ross got beef with Will Smith? I don't get it. Why would you even jump on this record? And like he says, there's a line about willpower and she's jaded. Like Ross, why? Like
Yeah,
what?
but Ross is the same guy that said I put Molly all in her champagne.
And she ain't
Didn't
even
even
know
know
it.
it. I took her home and I enjoyed that. That's what he said.
I
The
just think
man's
it's
got
rude.
no morals anyway. The man's got no morals anyway.
I think it's hella rude.
That's a rank.
The record is not a bad record. It's a nice tune. I'm not gonna lie. It's decent. I'm tired of this conversation, man.
I did.
honestly.
You know what? I did hear today. Yeah, a conversation. Someone said, "Imagine that Will shot one of Willow's friends. How would you have been perceived?"
Whoa.
Bruv, I've been having that conversation all week. Like, and I get you, Ace. I can't be bothered to go back into it, but we need to acknowledge that if it was the other way round, Will would have been cancelled from early, hella early. Will would have been cancelled.
Yeah, but you're acting like people are not going in on Jada. People have been dissing her. Like people, I feel like she obviously
What, one in 100.
Nah, I don't
She's
think
not getting body like Will though.
she's still been getting bodied though, 100%.
But people get bodied every day for foolishness. If this was the other way round, he would have been cancelled. You understand? Manipulated a young girl, took advantage of it. He would have been cancelled from a long time, 100%, 100%.
Yeah,
100%. Will's just getting on with it, making little funny videos to put on Instagram, talking about this is his 2020. It's cracking on.
Listen,
he looks fragile to me. He looks fragile, man. I'm not gonna lie.
He's in a sunken place.
Yep, struggling.
Man, I don't even want to talk about Will Smith today, man.
You don't hear the Heady One and Drake record?
Yeah, I heard it.
What do you think?
It's all right. It's all right. It's not great. It's okay.
Femi?
Do you know what? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm waiting for this. God.
I'm sat there last night and I'm watching this thing, yeah, and it was just frazzling my brain.
What was frazzling your brain about it?
The fact that Drake is doing all this UK slang talk, yeah, but he's Canadian and it's Drake and he's trying to do a drill flow. It was too much. You know when you got sensory overload? It was just too much for my brain. It was upsetting my brain.
Yeah. I get that.
Does that make sense? Because, should I tell you why? Because I then listened to the song on my way to my job this morning, and it didn't sound as bad as when I saw the video with the song.
Okay.
Oh, so you didn't like it when you saw the video?
Yeah, because like Drake, in my head, Drake doesn't sound like that. He doesn't do drill. It was just too much for my brain. I just couldn't. I couldn't process it.
So have you heard all of the conspiracies around it?
Go on, tell us.
Nah, I didn't hear him.
I'm not gonna do it. But basically,
Stormzy and Maya Jama.
Stormzy, Maya Jama, Tion Wayne, Heady One is like a look. Oh, Georgia Smith, like all of that is all interlinked. So basically, if you don't know, Drake shouts out Maya on the record. He says like, looking for a sweet one, call her Maya. I don't know. Basically, he shoots his shot at Maya, kind of. And people are saying it's kind of like a dig at Stormzy.
Okay. Okay. Why not? Why not?
People like to shit stir though, man.
Huh?
He should probably ask for someone that's bait that he can say his name in it. I don't think it was that. No, maybe I'm just naive. I don't know.
Who knows?
People can make anything. People can run with anything. He could have said anyone's name. It would have been something.
Ask my colleague, Ace.
Who?
Tiffany Carver.
She ain't gonna tell me nothing.
She was in the middle of the video. She separated Canada from London.
I liked it though. It looked powerful.
It was a big feature still.
It looked powerful. Salute to Tiffany.
In the car.
Salute to Tiffany. All right, let's not talk about that because I forgot that I was on national radio and people will come for me. I've been doing interviews this week, for the Real McCoy. The Real McCoy is coming back to the BBC iPlayer. I had a really proud moment this week. I'm going to tell you what my proud moment was. Are you ready?
Yep.
All right. So this week I'm doing interviews for the Real McCoy because the Real McCoy comes back to the iPlayer at the end of the month. So I've been interviewing like old cast members of the Real McCoy and like celebrity fans of the Real McCoy as well. And I always end the interview on like, if there was a 2020 version of the Real McCoy, like what comedians would you like to see being part of it? And someone said Lee Littleman.
Who?
Don't worry about
Speak their name. Speak their name, man. Speak their name, man.
Someone said Lee Littleman. Said he's so funny, like he needs to be on the TV screen.
Bodied. Yeah,
so what going?
I told you, man, this from time, man.
Yeah, no, but you're wasting. We've been telling you about. You told us.
I can't keep wasting my time and energy on this. I'm ready. If they're gonna do it, shout me.
Lee, you know what? You want to know what's funny about this?
Go on.
Darren's got a customer. I think his name's Denzel. I think. If I'm wrong, I apologize. But this customer is a young brother, and he's started to listen to all of the podcasts from the beginning. Right now, he's listening to. He's up to 2018. Yeah. So I see him the other day. First time after lockdown. I haven't seen him for a good couple months, obviously. And he goes, "Yeah, I'm at 2018. I'm listening to a podcast." I'm like, I don't know what's going on there. I can't remember. These are the two things that he specifically said. He said, "Has Femi got a neck yet?" I kid you not. He goes, "Has Femi got a neck yet? And has Lee started stand-up comedy again?" Because he must have listened to recent episodes where we're saying, "Lee, you need to get back on stage. You need to get back on stage." From back then. Yeah. Bruv, what, 2 years plus? Come on, bro.
True.
Come on.
Listen, I'm telling you this now. Bruv, if work don't go back the way I need it to, but I'll be on stage, believe it. Believe me or you. I will be there, bro.
Stripping.
I have thought about it though. or only fans.
Only fans.
Do my only fans. Yeah,
bro,
I don't care, man.
If you do OnlyFans, you'll probably make more money than you would like if you were just going around
I'm telling you.
school buses.
Yeah, I'm gonna kill it. I'll kill it on OnlyFans.
Oh, true.
Obviously, you have to show them some nips and that though.
I'll give them a little something. They got papers. Just do this.
Listen,
move my brandy glass naked.
Hilarious.
Ace, so tell us about this Real McCoy, because I've wanted you to tell the people from when you told me about it a little while ago. So explain the whole thing.
So basically, the Real McCoy, the legendary TV show from the 90s, is coming back to the BBC iPlayer.
Hold on. So have they lost the tapes or have they not lost the tapes?
Well,
what's going on?
I can't say too much. I don't want to get in trouble, but I don't think they would have ever lost the tapes. I know from being at the BBC that everything is archived. Like if there's something I said in 2007, I'm pretty sure they could find a show that I did. So I can't imagine they would lose a whole 6 seasons of the Real McCoy. So I don't know where that story came from, but I can't believe it to be true. And I've seen the archived episodes now that I'm doing, because I've been doing research and I've been working with the producers and that. I've seen that they're all there in digital quality. So I don't know where that story came from about them losing the tapes. I just can't imagine it to be true. But yes, the tapes are there. And it's not tapes, it's like archived stuff. Yeah.
Right now, from what you're saying, I can't think of anything, and you lot know my memory, whatever else. Femi, you'll probably land on me with something. I can't think of anything bigger for Black British people than the real McCoy coming back on TV. Like in recent, and I'm talking in recent years, 5 years, 10 years, 15 years. I can't think of anything bigger culturally than this for Black people. Say that again?
Baby father.
I remember that. Baby father. I remember that.
Nah.
I'm just taking a mic. But like ultimately, it's like, one of the iconic, along with Desmond, is definitely a touch point for Black British content and Black British comedy. Yeah. And there's never been anything like that since. And so, it's huge for the culture, man. I feel like, our culture needs to be preserved. Our culture needs to be, like, a lot of young people, like Joy is in the comments, she's like, I'm too young. I've never heard of it. Like, do you get what I'm saying? And so...
Whoa. She's never heard of what? The real McCoy?
Yeah, no, Damon, there's a whole generation of people that have not seen the real McCoy.
No, my sister don't know what that is. She's 25 years old.
It ended in like 96, 97.
I wasn't even in England then. That
Yeah.
time I wasn't even in England. I only know about it from people and from little clips on YouTube.
Bro, there's bare people that have not seen it. So this is why it's so important that like, and this whole thing that I'm doing for the BBC, I had to pitch to them because I didn't want them to try and just sneak the real McCoy back onto the iPlayer and no one sees it. And no, we need to really celebrate and pay homage to this iconic show.
Are you allowed to tell the listeners what you told me about when you pitched it?
No, we're not going to say that. But my point is, like, I just think it's like Femi just said, we have to really, you know what? One of the people that I interviewed today, I don't want to spoil it, but he was like, in America, they're sick at like looking after their lineage. Like every rapper, whether you're Future or The Baby or Lil Uzi Vert, can probably quote Biggie, Juicy. Like everyone knows the lyrics to that. Do you know what I'm saying? You'll know about The Message, Grandma, like all of these old records, like they preserve their old stuff. And then like old shows like Good Times are constantly played on the TV. So they like go back to the stuff that they sampled, and like producers will play the old tunes that they sampled. They preserve their old shit. Whereas here, we just forget about it. Like it's gone.
Keep
like
it moving, innit?
No, keep it moving. Let's move. It's like when you get to like, no one remembers anything that happened before 2000. It's like it doesn't matter, even though
that's not down to us, brother. And the real McCoy coming back on TV. Yeah, but look, as you said, with who you pitched it to, it's safe to say that you did not pitch this to non-Caucasian people. And this is the thing. Remember the conversation we had, like man like you who's been with the BBC for so many years. We need to get you up in that room. You understand? People need to be pitching things to pick the likes of you and Trevor Nelson. You lot need to be on this board. You understand? So you can have a proper understanding of what people are pitching to you, and without them having to explain this, that, and the other. You've seen it, you understand it, and you can have an informed argument. Yes, no, or maybe. Do you know what I mean?
That's another argument about the lack of people of color in certain positions. I'd love to tell my story about did I tell the story about my TV agent? Or did I just...
Yeah. Tell that. I bet you tell that.
You never told it. You told me.
I told Femi. I told Damon.
I beg you to tell it, Ace, please.
Okay. So so basically, I really wanted to get into more TV. I did a documentary about 2 years ago for the BBC iPlayer called No Waste Man, and it was about going zero waste. And I was a bit nervous about doing it because I haven't done TV since the Ill Out show. But then I did it, and I was like, right, I actually look decent on camera. I want to do more TV, more docs. So I sent the documentary out to various different TV agents to see if they would take me on and maybe get me into doing some documentaries. One TV agent got back to me. I won't say his name because I won't say his name. I don't want to slander him. Anyway, so one TV agent got back to me. I sat with him I was like, look, this is what I want to do. I've got some ideas to do documentaries. He was like, yeah, this is really good. I think you're articulate. I think like you could really get into this. Let's do this. So we came back down. We sat down for like hours. We started mapping out all of these documentary ideas that I had. One of them was about organ donation. And we actually started getting that one made. Like it was progressing. It got quite far. The BBC were going to make it, but then it got to a point when they would like, look, there's no money, so we can't make it. Anyway, so then COVID happens and then everyone's locked down. Then George Floyd happens. And maybe like a week after the George Floyd incident, this same TV agent calls me and was like, come into the office, I want to talk to you. So I go to the office. He's like, look, this is really bad to say, but unfortunately, because of that situation, I feel like a lot of broadcasters are going to want young black males on the TV. And this would be a great time for us to go back in and pitch those documentary ideas that you had. So have you got any more? Like, what should we do? And I was like, okay, cool, let's do that. So then I had a documentary idea about unconscious bias. I had one about the British Black experience, loads of different documentary ideas. Great. Sat down for an hour, worked it out. He's like, yep, I'm going to go to this channel. I'm going to go there, da, 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 da. So then a week passes, yeah? Keep in mind, I've just had this meeting with this guy. A week passes, and then I get an email that says, interesting things happening at ITV. Can you rap?
And that's when you say yes. That's when you say yes. You don't even hesitate.
That's when you say yes. I can break dance too.
I can tap dance and I can eat watermelon. Nah. So it was like it says can you rap? ? And I was just so baffled by the email that before I even like read the rest of the email, I just emailed back, is this for me? Like, what do you mean can I rap? So then I've sent that email, but then I start reading the email that he's forwarded me from ITV. And the email says, hi, insert TV agent's name. This year at The Voice, we are looking for rappers as well as singers. Do you have anybody on your books that would like to audition? So then I've emailed him again, yeah. So then I emailed again and said, I'm very confused. Are you emailing me? Are you asking me if I can rap so that I can audition for The Voice? Right. So that I can audition for The Voice. And he said, yes, you have a very rich voice. Yeah. So I was in the house going mad. I phoned Femi. I said, what?
No, Ace. I was livid for you for an hour.
I was upset.
I was in a car, yeah. My phone was plugged up to my car. My kids could hear it. My kids was like, they were confused. They were like, I'm like, no, someone asked your Uncle Ace to come and be a contestant on The Voice. Do you know how rude that is? He's a big broadcaster. He's been on the radio for years. He's done this. I was so angry for you, bro. It took me an hour. I was like, what an insult. I was thinking, you know what? If they can ask Ace to come and rap and be on The Voice, yeah, that means none of us have any hope.
The thing is, like,
on the level, Ace, wait, no. On the level, no. You're talking to one of the most experienced broadcasters in England, in the whole country, yeah? And you are talking to him about going on to be a contestant. That's like asking someone, yeah, that reads the news, yeah, to go on The Voice. It's the equivalent. But the thing is, there's so much disregard for black people and black talent, yeah, that they will propose this. They will say, actually, you've been doing this for 20 years. Why don't you enter into a lottery, yeah, to become the next rapper? Which is not even what you do. You've never held yourself out to be a rap. Well, you were in a rap group. You were in a
No, don't try it. But I've absolutely never told this man I've got musical aspirations. The thing is, he didn't even ask me if I could sing. Like, you just assumed that I could rap. Like, do you know, because all black boys rap.
No, Ace, I was so upset and I was so offended. And like, you know, me and my wife, I wish she was here. We had like big discussion about it afterwards because I was so angry about it because it just shows the perception of black people, and no matter what you do, no matter how much talent you have, you're minimized into a stereotype.
Yeah. Anyway, we no longer work together. I sent him a nice email, and it's fine. It's fine. I just started making things happen myself.
As
You
a
got rid of
rapper,
him.
You had to. Do you know what it is? And do you know what? I spoke to, I won't say that person's name, but I spoke to somebody about it. Somebody that's quite up there. And they were like, it's racist, yeah, but he's not racist. He's just ignorant. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, he doesn't even know why I would find that offensive. And it goes back to like, there's none of us in these positions. Like, if he had people around him that were from the culture or were just black people in general, they would be like, you can't put that to Ace. Like, you just can't. Like, no, that's going to be offensive. But he has no one around him to be like,
but
to explain why that is insulting.
You even if you could rap, yeah. Let's say you had musical talent. Let's say you could rap. You have a TV agent. He's not a musical agent. He's not a rapping agent.
Not an
He's a
A&R.
TV agent to get you on the TV. Not in a. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you might as well have said, well, you might as well go for Britain's Got Talent as well. Spin on your head.
Yeah.
Like,
it's rude.
Like, it's mad. It's absolutely mad. Femi, I agree with you 100%. I don't think anyone could have put it any better. This is how they see us. And bro, every now and then I go through this phase of when I look at certain people on the TV and think they really do just look at us as dancing monkeys, innit?
No, seriously, I was so upset because I'm like, you know what, yeah? Like, this is someone that has grinded for years and that has got so much experience. But you know what? You just want to be his agent because you want to make money, like doing whatever. So it shows that you've done no research. You don't really know who you're talking to. I remember, like, you know, there was one time I was like, oh, let me get a writing agent in the UK, and I was meeting people. And you know what? There's a look, yeah. And maybe it's because like I have a Nigerian accent sometimes. There's a look middle-class white people give you that it's almost like they're doing this because they're not sure whether you're speaking English or not. It's like they lean in, like, and there's a look. And the minute I get that look sometimes, like, you know what? I don't even want to be here because you don't even get it. You don't even get it. Let's not waste our time. You know, and that's why I don't waste time with any of these people. And I tell them straight when they come on my phone and they start doing their diversity talk. I'm like, listen, I'm not here to do a scheme. I'm not young. So you either give me money to make my stuff or not. And if you don't want to give me money to make my stuff, yeah, because that's what they do. They put you on a scheme. No, they put you on a scheme. That's what they call them. They put you on a little training course.
What we want to do with you, Femi, is we're going to put you in a room with about 10,000 people. And we want to see what you can do individually.
No,
then we'll break it down and then break it down and break it down.
Listen, and there's also like, you know, it's what you're saying, Ace. The ultimate thing boils down to there are not, like, people talk about diversity. There needs to be more diversity in leadership positions, because that's when you see the change top down. Like, you know, there are too many people at entry-level jobs in every single industry. And people don't get promoted even when they deserve to be promoted. And so we need to see more diversity across the board.
Absolutely. Ace, we need you up. You know, the reality is, yeah, water doesn't run uphill, fam. Like, it doesn't run uphill.
Yeah, but how do we get these people up here? This is the next question, though, isn't it? Because we can say, yeah, Ace.
By making noise and voting when certain things are to be voted for, and petitioning and emailing all of it. Like, there's no way there's not a single person of color higher than a certain position at the BBC when they have, like, I see of recent, yeah, I've listened to your competition radio station, Ace. Can I say their name? Can I bait them out?
Go true.
I've listened to Capital Extra every now and then, especially after the conversation that we had with about LBC.
Yeah.
Because sometimes music just gets on my nerves. So I want to hear some talking. So on the way to work, on the way home, and I've tried to dip out and listen to Capital Extra. And it's just, it's a very, very, very poor attempt at giving us black culture and black music. I found it, certain times I found it patronizing listening to it. Like, I just found it really, like, One Extra sounds genuine. It sounds like these individual radio shows are for us, by us. Do you know what I mean? Produced by us. And do you know what I mean? There's some that I don't like, there's some that I don't mess with, but the majority, yeah, I'm laughing, I'm feeling, I'm so to be doing okay on that aspect, but you don't have any people up there. And there's more than enough. Do you know what I mean? Yourself, you've got Trevor, you've got Jenny Francis, you've got a lot of people that have been in the industry, even couple, well, you're a young head, even, do you know what I mean? Heartless Crew, couple, like, there's people about that can be up there and be, do you know what I mean? As you said, Femi, like, diversity isn't necessarily just about color. It's about age as well. We need some olders and some youngers just to throw in the mix. They're failing, but we need to just keep on throwing. You need to keep on doing these kind of things, Ace, and just be in their face. I'm excited about it. I'm excited to see what you put out. I'm excited for when this comes out.
Yeah,
I'm
man.
excited.
Next week, I believe.
Ace.
Yo.
I was gonna say, is your job quite clicky though? Do you think?
My job, I feel like the industry is very clicky.
Yeah, so if you have to kind of like know a man to kind of get something pushed forward, then you have to be getting that for. Because like, I always say, in certain aspects, like if you're going for drinks with the manager, that promotion is going to come slower. It's going to come slow.
If you say that again,
unless you're going out for drinks with the manager, that promotion is going to come around the corner very slowly.
Yeah, nah,
like in certain jobs that I've worked, I'm not talking about like industry. It's in any world that you work in. Like there were certain people that I saw going out for drinks with the manager, and they were getting fast track quicker. Do you get what I'm saying? So I was just assuming maybe it's the same in your industry anyway.
I think the BBC's different. Again, I don't even talk to the BBC. I just think, like what Femi was saying, there's diversity, 100%, but there's not diversity in the positions that are key or like are key to where we need them, basically. Like, you might look at a company and be like, oh, they got bare black people that work there, but are they like those black people in positions to make?
Listen,
yeah, are they running things?
We need black people that sign off checks. So how you having BBC One Extra? I don't know, Ace. This is nothing to do with you. But as BBC One
I'm
Extra,
turning off my camera. Hold on.
I'm going to ask you a question though.
Okay, go on.
Has BBC One Extra ever had a black leader?
Yes. Oh, yeah.
That ran the whole station.
Yeah. The controller, when it first started, the controller's name was Wilberforce. You can look him up. He was the man.
I remember that name. I remember
that name as well.
Yeah, he was the main guy. He was the kind of face of One Extra. Yeah, like, I think he had other people. I don't think there was like one guy, but he was like the face. He was the main guy.
What? He was the face, as in they were exploiting him as the face, or he was the face he actually really had power?
You're trying to ask questions that are going to get me in trouble. I don't know. He was my boss. He was my boss.
We'll stop. But ultimately, that is the problem I have. It's not even like actually, like, people are like, oh, you want black leaders, but like there aren't no black leaders. But then a lot of the time, these people, not saying One Extra, let's say Capital Extra even, these people like the mainstream will create allegedly black things or things that draw heavily from black culture that they call urban, yeah, and then black people don't even run it.
I think, fuck it, I'm never gonna work for Global. I think Global, yeah, which is the company that have Capital Extra, LBC, all of these stations. I don't know, but I believe they do have a problem with diversity at the top of their, for me as well. Like, and I've got friends at Capital Extra, so this is not me going at anybody, but I would struggle to work for a company that hired Katie Hopkins and and Nigel Farage. Like, I wouldn't feel comfortable going into the same building that housed them and put them on mics. That's me. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So I don't know if that's got anything to do with diversity. Maybe I'm just talking about stuff.
But everything, like, listen, for me, the biggest problem, right, is that is actually the easiest things to do diversity on. People don't do diversity. So when black content gets made, like black people don't even get to lead that. Black people don't get to direct black films. Like they'll rather get another director. Black people don't get to lead, to own or have a stake in the ownership or the leadership structure of black things, let alone other areas that we should really be exploiting. But let's not even get into a race today, man. It's just
Yeah, we always go there. What?
we always go there. Give us a relationship corner.
Yeah,
Let's
and
go
then we
to-
could duck out.
Yeah.
All right. So, you know, you got all these bounce back loans. Yeah. And grants from the government and all that.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. So couple, dating, living together. They're serious. The woman got, I think it was a bounce back loan. For about 35 bags or something like that.
Ooh, nice.
So the guy,
Ooh la la.
so the guy's like, yeah, cool. Drop me some pina. She said, nah, go get your own loan. So he's like, but I don't want to get a loan. Well, I'm not gonna get that P and just not do nothing constructive with it. It doesn't make no sense. I don't need the loan. So she's like, if you don't need the loan, why do you need any of my P that I got the loan? He's like, yeah, fair enough. But if I was to ask you to buy me something, like a new watch or something, would you buy it for me? She goes, yeah. So then he goes, what's the difference? She's saying, because I told you I was getting this loan, and I said to you, go get the bounce back loan. And he was like, but I told you I didn't want it. So then he's saying to her, so what are you going to do? You're just going to spend the whole 35K on your film. She's like, I don't need to tell you what I'm going to do with my P. So then he's like, but the reality is, for how we're moving, what I'm doing will contribute to paying back this loan anyway. Because I'm not going to see you with a 35 grand loan or whatever it is and how much you need to pay back. And
leave
what
you to
I
pay by
contribute
yourself.
to the house or bills or this and that isn't going to contribute to paying back the loan. Do you know what I mean? In some way, shape or form. And she's like, whatever, if you want to, to go out and splash or whatever, go get your own loan. You can get your own loan. And he was like, is this the beginning of the end?
Yep.
Listen,
Definitely.
Listen, I'll be real, yeah. Like, honestly, on one level, the loan is not for you and your partner to be sharing. Yeah. Let's just put that out there. The loan is for your business. Yeah. But obviously people are treating it like it's a loan to go and get a new whip and them thing there. Like it's an interest-free loan for 1 year. Yeah. So you don't have to pay any interest on repayment. You don't have to repay it for 1 year. And then it kicks back and you pay it back steadily on a low interest for up to 6 years. Yeah. So like if he desperately wants P, he can run his own loan. What type of man's asking his woman like, oh, you got your loan, run me some money? Get out of here, man. Nonsense, man. It's an idiot thing. You must be Jamaican.
You know what? No, Femi's right. Femi's right. He is Jamaican. Because if he was Nigerian, he'd have about 5 different loans in different people's names. Right.
Bare loans already.
Running bare loans, boy.
Bare loans. You know, like people are getting in trouble though for like scamming like companies, like doing dodgy companies and all of that to get the loan.
Bro, I saw some story today, yeah, of some guy that went to buy a Porsche. I'm gonna make this as quick as possible. He went to buy a Porsche. He said he's gonna pay for it in full. The guy said okay. The Porsche man said okay. The brother said, I'm gonna transfer the money into your account. I'm shortening this so quickly. Said I'm gonna transfer the money into your account by the end of today. Yeah, by 3:30 today. The man said, all right, cool. He's rang him and said, yo, where's the P? Where's the P? The guy said, my secretary from my company, BBL, is going to transfer the money to you by 3:30 today. Lo and behold, 2:30, 42 bags from a company called BBL landed in man's account. The guy was like, this is all a bit strange. Man don't really buy cars like this. You ain't asked about the car, you ain't done nothing. He's rang up his bank. He said to the bank guy, has money's been dropped into my account? They said, yes, 42 grand. He said, yes. Is that from a company? Right. Can that money be taken back out of my account? Because there's certain scams where man can put P into your account and then withdraw it quickly. Right. So the bank said, no, that money's in your account. The brother said, is that from a company called BBL? The bank guy was like, well, kind of. The guy was like, what do you mean kind of? He goes, well, it's a bounce back loan. What the guy done is when the guy rang up to ask about the car, he's got the owner of the company's name. Yeah. We're talking about 40, 50, 60, 80 grand cars. He's got the owner of the company's name. He knows the address of the company. It's not hard to get the guy's date of birth. He has applied for a bounce back loan by the company for the company to buy. Madness, bro. Mad. Wait, listen.
So he's taken a loan out in the brother's name.
Yeah. So he basically done in the company's name in it and bought the car with the company's own money.
That is mad.
And the company wouldn't have known that they're taking out this
loan, and they're just gonna start getting a bill for it.
Bro,
that is
amazing scam.
It's because my man was like, he goes, what made it funny? Because when the guy rang up about the car, the only thing he asked about was the tires. Were the tires good? And he thought, you don't buy a 40-something grand car and ask about tires. This is strange. Bro. But yeah.
Pay himself with his own bounce back loan.
It's a wicked scam.
Listen, Damon, that relationship corner, is nonsense. Tell your brethren, whoever it is, tell them, honestly, like, it's a business.
Is he entitled to take out a loan though?
Yeah, look, he can take out a loan, and his thing was this is his thing. His thing is like, because this is what he said. He said even if it wasn't a loan, imagine you got some P. You understand? You just got some P dropped on you, not a loan. You didn't do that. You just got some P dropped on you for the same amount. He's like, would you not bust me? He's like, yeah, I would bust you. So he's like, so what's the difference? He's like, but you can go and get your own loan. He goes, that's not the point. He goes, if I was to go get a loan, I wouldn't even hesitate in busting you. Because I wouldn't hesitate.
No, but I don't understand. What does he want the busage for? What does he want the money?
I think he thinks he's got some sort of entitlement to the money because
I don't get it. Listen, Damon. I've got a business, I've got several businesses, right? And if I took out a loan, on any of those businesses, my missus is not gonna say, "Oh, Femi, boss me like some of the money." Like, what nonsense is that? To do what?
No. But she's not. She hasn't got the P for the business. Like, okay. Let me make this clear. She didn't get the P, and she's gonna run. It's one of them people where she just had a business there, and she just clapped the P. She's just clapping P here, there, and everywhere. So it's not like she's taking the P to do something with the business. Nah. She's on a mad flossing thing herself. Mama's like, all right, that's it.
Well, if she's gonna floss, then she has to break him off for change now. You can't just floss in it. You can't floss. I can't just floss.
Listen,
and not drop my missus something.
Listen, she could buy him a gift. She doesn't need to boss him money though. That's weird. That's weird to me. Why would my missus make 100 grand and I'm just like, oh yeah, just give me 5 bags? For what? To go and do what, blood? Did I work for it? Like, it's
chain,
wild.
rollie.
Like, why am I asking my missus for 5 bags? Like,
some new rims.
Why, blood?
You might just want to. No, but he's saying. No, I understand the business. What he's saying is that loan is not for the business. That loan is just more extra disposable income now. So if she's gonna go wild out, he's thinking, well, you should be able to drop me a little change. And I can understand why he would say that, because if I took out a loan and I was doing that, I would say to my missus, yeah, a whole lot. Then that's for you. I wouldn't.
Yeah, but she can buy him a gift. She doesn't need to give him like 10 grand, 5 grand of the money.
No, I hear that. But I'm saying if it's your life partner, it's not your brother, it's your life partner, then yeah, you drop them. It's one money is both of your money anyway. If she gets into problems with it, it's still gonna affect you.
Are they married?
No, you
But
said they're
this is
stealing
like,
each other, but
no, Femi, we're not gonna get into the legalities.
No.
Femi,
No.
I
This
hear
will
what
help.
you're
This will
saying.
help. Damon, this will help. Are they married?
No,
Did they live together?
yes,
well, yeah, there you go then, isn't it? It's the same thing. It's one
yes.
person. That's one
Right.
person.
Is he gonna help her repay? He's
He's got no choice. He's got no
But this
choice
is
to
what
help
you
her.
say. They contribute with bills and this and that and that. He's not gonna let us. He's not gonna see her struggle and not turn around and say you're struggling because you went and done something dumb.
But why would she be struggling? The assumption is that
No.
this woman is not going to be in a position to pay back like the
Femi,
loan.
Femi. Over the years of being in relationships, yeah, Ace, lend me some P. Femi, lend me some P. Lee, drop me some P. Rally. At no point is man like, boy, that I never told you to go and spend too much money over there. That's your business. You understand what I'm saying? You just drop in the account and rally. You understand?
Damon, listen, Damon, yeah, he should be encouraging her. He's useless. He should be encouraging her to invest some of that money. He's a useless brother. Like, I'll be honest. I bet I know this brother as well, but he's a useless brother because instead of saying to his missus, listen, babe, like, what are you doing? Like, let's try to do something sensible with this money. Let's buy a property. Let's do something. It just sounds like a mess. They sound like they deserve to not be able to pay back that loan because they're just both trying to waste this money.
They're gonna bum the loan, innit?
It's an opportunity to do something of worth, and then you're just gonna be in debt to the government or your bank for no reason.
Bruv,
Nonsense.
Nonsense. Hashtag nonsense.
Nonsense. I feel it for him though. I was like, oh, that's a bit peak.
Bro, he can take out his own loan. I'm with her, man. Take out your own loan, brother. It's not peak, you know. The loan I've heard is like 2 minutes. You just fill out a form for 2 minutes. And he's good, man. He could take out his own loan about his peak. It's not peak, nothing. No, my man's trying to take a woman's money. That's wild. Go and work, you're a man.
Yeah, Lee. No, joking.
Man said, go on.
All right, we're out. We'll be back next Tuesday.
Wait. I need to shout out. Did I shout out Alan before the podcast? I did, didn't it?
No.
Who's Alan? The one
You did it last podcast.
Why don't you bring him on?
Yeah, I did it.
Yeah, you did it last podcast.
Why don't you just bring him on?
All right, we'll bring him on next week.
All right, till next week. Rate, subscribe, comment. You lot enjoy the rest of your evening.
No, there was something I want to talk about. Shit, my bad. There was something I want to talk about. Just quickly, as you lot know, there was a fifth member of the Cut the Chat team, but sadly passed away a couple years ago. It's his birthday tomorrow. So, boy, at some point, everyone put up on the Instagram, happy birthday, Vic, put up something purple, put up what you want. But let's make tomorrow a day about Victor, celebrate his birthday, celebrate his life, salute him, have a drink for him, as you know he would like. So let's turn Instagram purple for a day. Let's make Instagram all about Victor for a day, and let's salute the big man on his birthday.
100.
Cool.
Guys, can we meet for a real show next week? I'm not really on this Zoom life anymore.
Come to the new studio next week, South London, yeah? New studio, South London.
Where's the studio?
My yard.
He's not taking a bit.
Next week, yeah?
all right.
Yeah, look now.
What's
now.
now Zoom in, innit?
Yeah.
No. You have to come next week.
Say,
Yeah? Excellent. All right.
Hey,
So,
lucky stuff.
all right. Till next week.
Come
please.
on.
There.
bye, everyone.